Okay, so this is now being recorded. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Again, welcome to our weekly live sessions in the AI playground, where we interact with new AI tools every week, get exposed to new ideas, new, possibilities, maybe that will save our time. Maybe we will also get lost in some of the tools, but I hope that the tools that I'm presenting here will help you improve your pedagogy, improve your efficiency, your productivity. I think most of the guests here of the audience come from the faculty side, the teaching faculty. So let me share my first question with all of you again in the chat. Okay, so suddenly many people are joining. I guess this is their own, maybe my clock was wrong. Okay, so great. The first question is this, and I'm going to share my screen and show you what we are discussing here. The first question is, how do you envision students will be watching educational video content in about 5 years from now? So I think Tammy already commented, what if it's none of the above? Probably none of the above, we don't know. But let's imagine that these are the choices that they have. What would they choose to watch their videos on? Would it be laptops, smartphones, or tablets, iPads, whatever, right? We have those different devices. I didn't want to bring any particular brand into the tablet option. So let's see what you think. The link to the Mentimeter is in the chat on Zoom. Let's see what you are choosing. Okay, so we have 14 people who access this call. Let's see if you have any other preferences. The clear leader in this first question, right, is probably smartphones. I can also attest, I have 3 kids, one of my, and the oldest kid that already has his own phone and can spend time with his own device at his own, choice. So he does watch a lot of video content on the phone, and I don't think this is going to change in the near future. Thinking about the future generation of our students, right? So they kind of grow up in this smartphone video content environment. Today's session is about the trends that are the video market, the video content are going on through. So some of the trends are obviously videos becoming shorter and shorter, right? So this short video content has exploded in the recent, I think, couple of years, especially. And in my humble opinion, I don't think education has picked up on this trend yet. We either some of us teachers still think that, maybe some of us completely avoid the technology, some of us use technology, use the videos, but we assume that our students will watch the videos on their laptops, right? And, do the good job, like maybe, I don't know, maybe open the screen, put the earphones, listen to everything. But yeah, the trends are different now. We know that TikTok has changed everything. We have these short, very, very short video clips on TikTok. We have shorts on Instagram and Facebook, and we have, no, these are called Reels, right? Me, old fashioned dinosaur. So we also have Reels on Instagram and shorts on YouTube. So YouTube is not a classic YouTube anymore. Many of the teachers I work with actually use different YouTube video content because it actually has a lot of educational content there. But the traditional YouTube format is getting, outdated. And we don't even realize that. There is a new type of videos on YouTube called Shorts. And I think this is where the majority of YouTube users are now, basically not only the younger generation of our students, today's students and future students, but even the older people don't watch YouTube anymore in the format that we're used to. So the things are changing, that there are different trends, there are different short video content trends. Not only that, because of the use of the smartphones, the way video looks today is quite different, right? It's not the traditional screen. It needs to be now put it this way, right? Okay, so what does this have to do with us, busy teachers, higher education instructors, lecturers, professors? What are we going to do with this information? I have enough on my plate, Elena, all right? Leave me alone with this YouTube and video content. Well, I believe you do use some of the video content in your teaching. So let me just move on to the next question. And the next question on the Mentimeter is this. Do you personally think that educators should keep up, or at least try to keep up with the current trends in video content? I know we don't, like, hands down, we don't do that yet. We're not yet in that realm of creating video content for our students with short clips, with the proper format. We're not there yet. But do you think we even have to bother about it? Do you think we should or we shouldn't, right? It's they or not educators, or we, if we're educators. Do you think we should or we shouldn't? I'm not revealing the results yet. I'm going to share the link again in the chat just in case we have more participants on Zoom right now. Let me just reshare the link, and we will discuss this in a moment. Sorry. So here's the link again. For those who just joined and for those who are participating for the first time, this is the only question that you will have to answer. So please just click on the link and choose what you think. Do we should bother and try to keep up with the trends in the video creation environment, or we shouldn't bother? All right, so I'm going to give you 5 seconds and reveal the results. If anyone wants to add anything in the meantime. Okay, let's see. And the results are here. Okay, one person said, no, they shouldn't. Maybe they're right. You know what? I don't think this is a straightforward answer. Like, perhaps it's similar to the debate whether teachers should integrate technology in their teaching, right? Even though maybe more and more teachers believe that we should integrate technology, this is part of our life, this is how we should be evolving in our teaching trends, but there are people who don't believe in that, and they want to teach just, face to face, person to person, human to human, no technology involved. Maybe they're right for some contexts, right? So this is not a yes or no, or just black and white and right and wrong answer, not for sure. So on the other hand, I see that the majority of you are interested in trying to keep up with these trends. Okay, so if you think we should, then this session is definitely for you, because I'll show you the tool that will help you keep up with these trends and that will help you adapt your teaching material to the new generation, to the current generation of students and the future generations of students who will be needing this kind of format of video content. And I will give you my own example first. So I do use YouTube for my own teaching in the English language classroom, and also in other content courses where I teach, I don't know, soft skills, digital literacy, different things, teacher training. And we also organize a lot of events, both at the Virtual Exchange Center, but also at Impact. This is our Erasmus Plus funded virtual exchange project, where we collaborate with different institutions, universities across Israel, Morocco, and European countries and universities. So we do have a lot of events, a lot of workshops, a lot of sessions. Sometimes we have study days, and these events are recorded. And we try to record, including this one, we try to record everything and upload on YouTube for those participants who cannot attend or who want to rewatch, to go to replay. On the other hand, being a busy teacher, I cannot imagine too many people actually willing to watch 3-hour recorded content, because this, on the one hand, the reason you are here now and you're not waiting for the recording is that there is a special vibe, there is a special value of being actually connected live and interacting with each other, and you know, brainstorming questions and doing things together, because then we all go back to our regular lives and we have so many other things to do. We don't have time to rewatch every single thing that happens online, right? So this is very important that we are here together, and this is how I try to invite more and more people to join, because this is a special connection that we're building here. So what happens to all those 3-hour recordings, sometimes 1-hour recording, and sometimes, you know what's worse? Sometimes we're throwing these long recordings at our students. And we say, okay, I have a recorded lecture, 90-minute lecture, 1.5-hour lecture, watch this, and then answer the questions, do this, do that. And we throw this content, video content at our students and expect them to deal with it, right? Do we expect them to actually enjoy? You know what, let's check what you think. You know, we probably all did it in the past. How much do you think students enjoy this process of watching a 90-minute recorded lecture recorded on YouTube, on a scale from 0 enjoyment to 10? Like, they really enjoy it, they really find it fun. Can you respond in the chat on a scale from 0 to 10? How much do students enjoy watching video content that we recorded, pre-recorded, maybe worked so hard? Some of our institutions have special studios where we record those special lessons for asynchronous teaching and learning. And we expect our students to interact with this and hopefully enjoy. I mean, I want my students to enjoy. I don't know if this is the goal of every professor, but I do want my students to enjoy while they are studying. So just looking at your responses, there are quite a few people who actually said it's a 0. It's probably even on a suffering, you know, scale. You can even give it a -1 if you want it. Right. Okay. And 2, 3, and 6. Some of you are optimistic. Anya, 8. Okay. You know, those students who don't really have time to be physically in class or to connect live synchronously on Zoom. And this is their only way to gain education, to gain access to professional and educational content. I truly agree with you, Anya, who said 8. I would probably also enjoy immensely watching even 5-hour video that is really valuable to my education, to my personal development, to whatever, you know, value it gives me. So proper video content, which I didn't have access to, or I would not have accessed in any other way, is definitely valuable. I'm not saying this is not valuable, right? So this is also something I definitely agree. But when we think about overall like industry, and now we have access to Zoom and recordings, and sometimes we just, this is the shortcut sometimes, right? We give our students the lessons recorded on Zoom, watch this and do something with it. And this is how we structure some of the teacher structure. They are asynchronous lessons, right? Okay, so if anyone has any comment up until now, this is the time, because I'm gonna now completely swap your world in a second. David says in the comment, I can say that in general, most of the lesson recordings are not being accessed by students. This is also probably true, right? And maybe the reason for that, there are a few reasons. Probably it's not valuable enough for them, right? They don't see the value, that they prefer wasting. I believe it's wasting 5 hours of their time every day just sitting on Instagram and Facebook and scrolling through Reels or TikToks just for fun, because it gives them some kind of chemical
but I think I think that this has to do how we integrate, you know, this video through our classrooms. If we use flipped classroom and they are obliged to follow these videos, they are going to follow the videos.
Yeah,
with some assessment. You know, yeah, I think a lot of factors.
There are.
Yes, but on flipped classroom, it won't be a 90-minute recording of a lesson while some are listening, some dog is barking, somebody is something is falling. It's very difficult to follow a 90-minute recording of a whole lesson. It's very difficult.
No, but also in the industry, it happens a lot. Usually,
this depends. You know, I mean, if you go to the EDX, that when they started with the OpenCourseWare, they had, a whole video, and this is the flexibility that the videos provide. You stop, then you come back, you record again. I mean, this depends on the person, I would say, and
yeah. No, but also us. I think us as education leaders, and I believe this community is the leading community interested in AI and new developments, and you all kind of confirmed almost anonymously that we should try to keep up with the trends. So let me just, yeah, and Anya says that she watches this in a faster speed. Me too. I actually sometimes watch the recordings only because it saves me like half the time. I watch it double too, like twice as fast. I love this feature that you can save time. So back to our topic today, I'm going to show you an AI video editing program, which is not going to, first of all, it's free. You will get 1 hour of video editing every month for free. You don't have to do anything there, just provide a link and you get the result that is almost perfect right away. So the product is amazing. I'm showing it to you right now. I will show you the first thing when I started using it is, first of all, I wanted to try YouTube Shorts. We do have YouTube channels both on Impact and in Virtual Exchange Center, and we try to upload video content there regularly. And our video content is mostly recordings of these sessions, seminars, trainings, and these are very interesting sessions. And some people actually watch them from the beginning to the end, which is very, very heartwarming. But thinking about those events where we have, for example, a 3-hour long recording, right? And these are different speakers speaking. And to me, ideally, I would hire, if I had the capacity, a digital, I don't know, video editor who would cut this event in several short videos where each speaker is showcased with his or her presentation, maybe even cut in just an important highlights, which is something that Zoom already does for us. You can watch only the highlights instead of the whole event. So of course, us educators, we don't have the capacity, we don't have the time, we don't have the budget to hire someone to do all this hard work for like manual work, professional work, cutting, extracting, and creating professional short videos for our students, right? This is something that we cannot imagine. But also, I thought that it would be nice to test the shorts format, because short video content gets viral sometimes and it gets much more exposure online. So if I want organic growth of my channel where I promote AI tools for education, I want more students, more people, sorry, not students, teachers, to actually be recommended to go to my channel and watch the content that I have. So the shorts is the only way to get visible, right? But it's also the only way to get into your students' hearts. So let me show you. We had this event, 3-hour event in November called Internationalization Study Day. And we had several speakers there, and it's on my YouTube channel, but it has very few views. And I want to increase the number of views. I want more people to watch the presentations, the marvelous presentations that we had. And I don't have time to create this myself. So what I did, I'm going to show you what I did, and then I will show you how to do it yourself. So I'm currently, what I did, so I just shared the link to my Zoom. The amazing thing here is the tool is called OpusClip, right? I found out about this tool in different forums for content creation, right, among social media content creation. So it was not originally targeted in the education world, but I'm this bridge. I'm taking some tools from the business sector and bringing it to the education, because I think this is what is lacking currently. We want to keep up the trades with the trends. We don't do this. So I have this 3-hour video. I just shared the link I put the link in the tool. And you have 3 options. I'm sharing my screen currently, right? You have 3 options. You can drop a Zoom link. You know, that's what we do for students. We finish the lesson. There is a Zoom recording. We just share the link with them. Exactly the same action. So you know how to find the recording link from Zoom. So you can just use that one directly. If we talk about a YouTube video, so if there is a video that you teach in your course, maybe the video of like another talk, another person, so it doesn't have to be you, right? Any YouTube video that you can imagine, of the maximum length in this tool is up to 3 hours. So the video is longer than 3 hours will not be processed. But if the video is up to 3 hours, that's a working length. And in the free version, like what I suggest to educators, you can upload 1 hour every month and get the clips, get the short versions of the lesson or of the video from YouTube, whatever you need. So you have the option of sharing a Zoom link, of sharing a YouTube link, and you can also share your link to your Google Drive. Okay, so, and there is another way, but I'm not familiar with it personally, and I haven't tested it, but I did test the YouTube link, it works, and I tested the Zoom link. I just gave the tool my Zoom link. I gave the Zoom link to the Internationalization of the Curriculum 2024 event, which was 3-hour recording on Zoom. And what happens as a result? I just give it the link, click create clips, go relax, and then after 15 minutes, it took the tool 15 minutes because it's a 3-hour video, right? It produced, it sent me an email, it's ready, you can go in and use the content. What happened during these 15 minutes, it created me a list of short videos that are ready to be applied in the format of shorts, right? Shorts means that students get it in the format of a smartphone, this kind of layout. So, and another thing that it actually gives you the score. So what happens, it gives you the, first of all, very short clips. So it's either 46 seconds or you can actually define the length of the clip. So for example, this clip is 2 minutes and it has a very high score. The score is the likelihood that this video will go viral on Shorts, on YouTube, on TikTok, and on Reels, on Facebook and Instagram. So if you want your educational content to get viral, this is the score you need to look at, right? So there are several, you know what? I love these scores, 99% it's going viral, Costas. I'm uploading this one today in our impact channel, and let's see that we get viral and we bring more audience. So how many clips? Let's see, I'm just scrolling down. We originally, again, I had 3-hour event, right? And I wanted to produce some shorts that I can upload on YouTube. So it actually produced a ton of short clips, right? I'm just scrolling down, down, and down. I don't know, maybe more than 50. I don't even know how to get to the bottom of this, 45. So it's 45 clips, and we have another here in the last one. Okay, so let me just take something that is very likely to become viral, like 90-something score, and I will show you what's inside. Well, I can see my face here, 80 score. So unlock global career opportunities with internationalization, boost your employability. So what it does, this tool extracts the content, summarizes it, but also it adds the captions. So, you know, I had a Zoom link, literally a recorded lesson or event, and look what it does. Let me just share my sound as well, share sound. I hope it's gonna work quick. So maybe also to link to the previous session where we can ask ChatGPT maybe to help us, you know, create those marketing materials and guidelines and put it in the language that speaks to students, that students can really see the value in internationalization for their own employability, you know, improvement. So maybe, okay, so this is just a short video of me talking about something in the event, giving a comment. Let's see if we have something with a higher score that we can demonstrate, and then I will show you how to create one yourself. So let's see, what is this? Unleashing creativity with advanced language learning technology.
That's built into the goal orientation as well, right? Where do goals come from, right? Goals are things that we decide we want to do based on our own values, right? And then, as I said, picking the tool to help you achieve the goals, right? And I can extrapolate this to the future and say, well, if I'm programming things based on what we know about language learning, what if this thing picks up patterns and learns how languages are learned, for example, better than us, and can, like, I'm not thinking that far into the future, but you're absolutely right. For ethical and sort of just humanistic reasons as well, we need to keep the human in the loop. And I try to stress that as well. So I totally agree with what you're saying, right?
Okay, so I'm stopping here. You see, the captions have been added, like colorful ones, so it makes the content more accessible to students whose English is not their native language. Sometimes, you know, you would just want to read the captions instead of following everything, listening carefully. And, you know, sometimes they add the emojis and everything. So let me just demonstrate how it actually works. So I'm gonna go to my free account. So this is my OpusClips free account. Let me share the link with you so you can also create your free account. Just log in with your Gmail and you will have one. So it's Clip Opus Pro. The free account allows you 1 hour of, you see, free plan. I will enlarge so you see that it's all legit. I'm not promoting anything, just a regular educator user myself. So there is a free active plan that I have here, 1 hour every month. The credit expires in 30 days, right? So in order to launch this magic, you can drop a Google Drive link, as I said. You can drop a YouTube link, a Rumble link, which I don't know what it is, and a Zoom link, okay? So the Zoom link and the YouTube link work for sure. So let me just demonstrate how I...
Elena,
Yes.
did you try something else than English or just English? I'm talking about Hebrew certainly.
I
but
tried only English.
only
but
English. Okay, I will try Hebrew.
You
I
can
will try.
try
I will
Hebrew.
tell you what's happening.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'm going to take my last week's video on YouTube about creating chatbots in Mizo, right? So I'm just copying the YouTube link, putting it here. And I know it's less than an hour. That's why I use it unauthorized, okay. Clipping of other contents. Okay, it says that I have more than 1 hour process. No, it says processing time frame. 1 hour. Okay, it takes a longer time to process a video when you're on a free plan. Now I see the differences as well here. So it takes an hour to process it. But let me show you how you launch the tool, right? So I want to get clips in 1 click. Before I do it, let's see if I have options here to do now or later, because, okay, so let me click on get clips in 1 click. Okay, I'm gonna, I don't need more. I don't know why it's prompting me to buy something. Maybe because it says I have more than an hour. So I need a video that is less than 1 hour. Let me see what is the problem here. Yeah, you don't have enough credits. Okay, to cover the full video length, right? The video is longer than 1 hour. I need to short the video. So let me just quickly pick up one video that is shorter than 1 hour. This is important. I'm pretty sure you hopefully use videos on YouTube that are not longer than 1 hour every time. I'm just showing you the process of me. Yeah, it is 1 hour and 5 minutes. I don't know why I'm looking at this. So let me just pick another one. It is less than 1 hour. My channel, I'm just copying one of the other videos. So I have a size space, for example. I think it's shorter. Let's see. Yeah, 53 minutes. Perfect. So we have another session of AI Playground, which wasn't cut in shorts yet. And I'm doing it now together with you. So let me share my screen. I picked another video that is 53 minutes long. And it's about size space. We had this session a few weeks ago in AI Playground. For those of you who attend every week. Okay, now it says that everything is cool. We have 54 minutes. I can launch it. No problem. I don't see any features yet offering me to do any editing. So, okay. It said that the service is experiencing high demand. But it worked really smoothly just before I connected. But, you know, every time you want to demonstrate something, things happen. But in any case, all you need to do is just click here. That's it. It's ready. You don't have to do anything else. Just open your account and wait for the clips to be...
Can you do any changes, like intervene and decide to change lengths, etc., or is it what it does and that's it?
No, you can do a lot of it up to it. So if you go to one of these, let's just pick one of these The Power of Teaching with Purpose, Choosing the Right Tools. Nice title. You see, it also creates a title for you, all AI generated. I have the edit clip button. So if I want to edit clip, first of all, I will see exactly the script that was chosen by AI for my shorts. I see the different colors that it gets highlighted, like different words get highlighted. Sometimes there is a mistake in how it transcribed what I said. So I need to actually sometimes even go and change the words, because if I want my captions to be accurate, right, this is something that we need to make sure that the captions are actually the right words that we used. And sometimes, there are mistakes there. So we can edit captions here, right? Really just click on the word and either you can highlight additional words, you can add emojis, you can trim or extend the clip, or you see you can actually make it longer or shorter. And when you create it for the first time, so let me show you from this account, because this account actually has more features, I guess. So yeah, you can go back to any clip that was created and then edit it further, right? It's really nice. So let me just go back and show you how it works again. So I want to open it again, open OpusClip.
As Anya said, since we are all trying at the same time, maybe we are overloading the server.
Yeah, okay. So let me just go inside this account. Right, so I'm gonna sign in. And I'm gonna drop the link to this 53-minute video. And I want to show you that actually before you hit get the clips in one click, you have some choice of styles, right? So you can choose different captions. You can, what is preferred clip length? This is a feature also that is, I guess, interesting. If you want all of your clips to be really, really short, like under 30 seconds, you just go and ask the tool to create only very short clips. If you want your clips to be longer, like 90 seconds to 3-minute videos, then you choose and ask AI to actually extract those, 3-minute videos from your 3-hour presentation. You can do that. I actually left it auto, meaning that AI will go through the whole content and decide itself whether it's worth to be a very short video under 30 seconds, or whether it's worth to be a longer 2-minute video. And as you saw in my first result out of this 3-hour video event, actually each video has a very different length. So this one is 52 seconds, and this one is 2 minutes, right? And this one then is 39 seconds. So every video has a different length. So let's maybe watch just one more, just as an example.
I and many other language teachers are critical of that methodology. It's sort of the opposite of TBLT, theoretically.
Okay, you see, sometimes extracted from the context, we don't even understand what is meant. How video games revolutionize tech innovation. Let's see.
I love that analogy. I think that's really nice. I don't look down and say, okay, what can I do with the S and the T? And no, I type and then I choose the letters that I need, right?
Okay, so in the editing, again, you can edit the format of the design. You see, you can have the caption where you actually work on the text, but when you go to design, you can actually add B-rolls, which is something that is like, those popping up things that are people who are on shorts are important to keep them, again, the attention. So we can launch the B-rolls and see what it does with B-rolls. I think we can even change the auto emojis. You see it's on, so there will be auto emojis produced. Auto intro caption. This tool is really interesting. The reason is that once you select the clip that you like, you just download it, upload it in your YouTube, and it goes into shorts. And this is the way to, either then you can also share the same video content if it's educational with your students. I think this is especially nice for English teachers, because when we find a nice video on YouTube and we want our students to actually make sure that they read the script, sometimes YouTube provides wrong caption, right? The words that is especially auto-produced. there are just mistakes in those words. And this tool allows you to kind of, without doing yourself manual work, just correct the mistakes if there are any. And this is really accessible to students, and students can watch short clips with auto captions, just beautiful for English teachers. Do you have any comments or questions?
Yeah, I saw you can also share from the platform itself, not downloading, putting onto YouTube Short, because I saw there was a sharing button. So maybe, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but when I saw your clipped videos, there was a sign, a share sign from each one. So it does.
Yeah, I can also
it is
share
hosted
that.
on.
Yeah, it's hosted on their website. That's true too. Yeah, for
So
sure.
you can share this or that way. Okay.
That's a great comment. Thank you, David. That's a great comment. You don't have to download, upload. So once you create this, you just share this with your students directly. You can put the link in your Moodle. You can put the link in your other LMS. And if you don't need it for YouTube, for example, specifically. And the idea, again, when we began the session and I asked you whether you are ready to keep up with the trends in video content, the idea is that students very often access our courses on Moodle through their smartphones, right? So why not adapt the videos to the smartphone design, right? Where they can just click and see all the captions, and it just looks like it's much more appealing, and it will keep their attention more focused. Yeah. So let's test if this sharing feature works. Let me just choose one of the clips and share with you.
It is interesting. It is interesting because we should especially use it for, as you said, for long course recording, not for like pre-prepared recording that you do anyway as a short video for an asynchronous course.
But it's also excellent for random YouTube content when sometimes lecturers use some YouTube videos to demonstrate
too long.
Concept, for something educational, for an example. And it's excellent for English teachers because for English, we don't record ourselves to produce content, right? We use YouTube just to demonstrate the different use of the language. And now, in addition to the YouTube itself, we have this feature where we can extract parts of the video because sometimes video is just too long for my students and I don't want them to watch all the 15 minutes or 20 minutes. I want to just to focus on one specific piece of it with and focus on that language. So let me.
How does it work with copyrights and all the YouTube? Because you take a video from YouTube, for example, not yours. When it's yours, it's not a problem. But I saw that when you are putting a link, it says that clipping somebody else materials. There was some disclaimer in orange. I couldn't read everything, but I'm asking myself because when you embed a full video, a full YouTube, you're not infringing any rights because it was on YouTube. YouTube let you upload it. But here, if you take, I will take, for example, your lecture or Costa's lecture, and I want to have parts of it in my course, I'm not sure it is like standing in the standards.
Absolutely. Wow, David, this is an excellent point. So unauthorized clipping of others' content without permission may lead to copyright infringement issues. By proceeding, you confirm that you're clipping your own original content.
Okay.
Well, if you want to clip mine or Costas, we give you the permission for sure.
Yeah, okay, but this is not general. I mean, you have to be careful. I mean, it's not general, and you should do it
something that we need to remember. Yeah, up until now, I've used my own personal content, and I haven't clipped anyone else's. I thought it was a great idea to clip other videos, but now I see that I have to ask for permission from the video owner. So
yeah, the creator.
Some of the video has their copyright Creative Commons, so you can use them. Just give a credit.
For clipping,
but
yes.
most of
them are YouTube license, which
that means, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that you have to make sure, you have to check before you ask the owner. Maybe you already give the permission, but use it in different sites or different places.
So this is interesting. And Davida, is there a difference between YouTube license and like
Creative Commons? Yeah.
Okay.
When you upload a video, you can see you have two options: staying on the YouTube standard or CC, and then you have to decide which CC, because CC you have a few of them, few different permissions.
Yeah. But most of them allow you to do any kind of use.
Mhm.
There is
Which
a
is
question.
not מסחרי, commercial.
Mhm.
There is a question in the chat that is very interesting if it works with Hebrew.
This is something that Davida asked.
I said I will try, but
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Not sure about Hebrew, but and also not sure that you have all the like video design options in the free account, which I don't like. I don't see it here, but I do see the design options in the professional account, in the paid one. So when I upgraded, I actually purchased like 60-minute video creation. I'm planning to upload like hours and hours of video to create shorts. And for that, you see when you create a new video, so I'm adding the link to this AI playground about size space. I know that it's 54 minutes, which is fine. Up to 3 hours, it will process with no problem. I actually have another one on Zoom. So I'm going to show you that also the Zoom link. If you just put the Zoom link and get clips, that's it. I personally went for auto length because I don't mind if it's very, very short or longer, depending on the piece, perhaps. And let's maybe check out another style, because this is like the classic style with the green, but we can go for purple, maybe pop line. Let's check this one. There are many different styles for captions, right? This is also nice. Let's see. Let's see how much time it takes. Maybe it will be ready in just a few minutes because it's only 50-minute video. So I'm creating it now. So once you launch it, it says AI Playground, preferred clip length is auto, estimated waiting time is 16 minutes. And we are already in 20% analyzing and processing and like getting the results very soon. You can safely leave this site. We'll send you an email notification when it's done. So you don't even have to stay on this app. You can close your computer, go have a cup of coffee, come back, and your clips are ready. And again, once they are ready, let's just test this final feature of share. Yeah, auto post and scheduler. What is this? It's like even, it's posting on social media. But you should be able to, so it's like auto posting feature. If you can select some of your videos and the tool will post for you. You don't have to post yourself, which is wow, crazy. Download. I don't know if you can actually share with your students direct link. This is a good question. It does say that you can connect to your YouTube Shorts. Connect. It allows me to connect. I'm not connected yet. Not sure it can be shared. Davida, did you try? Did you create something already? Or it just takes time? Not sure we can share.
I found a video of 15 minutes. Let's see if it does something in Hebrew.
In Hebrew. Okay, let's.
Yeah.
And also let's see if it will allow us to see this revolutionizing vocabulary learning with AI chatbots and Quizlet. 4 minutes. You see, it actually decided to create a video of 4 minutes. There is a 91 score for getting viral, the likelihood of getting viral. And
Sorry to disappoint you. Language is not supported. I get a message. Please check our list of over 20 supported languages. Hebrew is not supported.
okay, but they support many other languages. Do you see the list in front of you?
Yeah, I can learn more. Yeah, there is a list. Let's see, language. English, German, Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italian, Dutch, Russian, Polish, Indonesian, Ukrainian, Swedish, Turkish, Norwegian, Croatian, Romanian, Slovak, Greek, Danish, and Finnish. More to come.
More to come. So maybe
Yeah.
Hebrew next.
Next, really, just in a few seconds.
Yeah. How is the situation with Hebrew? Audio recognition, speech, all this text to speech, all that. Like, how is it going? I don't know. Do we have actual good tools for Hebrew support, Davida? Do you know?
Yes, there are some. Even when you go on GPT-4 subscription, you can record and read in Hebrew. Claude too. Also, Brad and Bing, all of them work pretty nice in Hebrew. The specialized tools, which are not the main one, it's a bit different. Most of them don't support Hebrew for the time being.
Yeah, for the time
There
being.
are some Israeli development which are different, but not something I can mention, worth mentioning,
Right.
to my
So
knowledge.
in the design features, you can actually remove the filler words and pauses. You have this option to remove the filler words from the video. This is nice if you're actually working on your own video content for lectures. It takes time to remove all of the fillers that were produced here, but yeah, it's working. And
Maybe it is the opportunity to say that I discovered 2 days ago that uploading a Hebrew video to YouTube can get automatic caption in Hebrew. It wasn't like that a few years or months ago. I did it last week and it is working pretty nice. And you can also correct some words which are not badly represented, but most of it working very well.
wow.
And I was really surprised because we were waiting for that a long time. So now you can put your video speaking Hebrew on YouTube and get the captions.
Okay. Let's see, do we have any other questions here? This is the time for you guys to try. This is the time for you to log in, sign up for this interesting tool. I find it fascinating. I think this is the future. We need to think how we adopt our educational video content towards our students' needs and what they're used to consuming. So this is the time for you to explore, and we are here for another 10 minutes if anyone has any questions. Or any new discoveries, interesting things that we can share with each other.
This was my question. How do you identify the applications that you are presenting us through these webinars, Elena?
I just come across a new name, like every time I'm on different WhatsApp groups and Facebook groups, and some of the tools I test for myself, for my own needs, teaching needs, organization needs, and then I see that this is useful to others. And this is an excellent question, Kostas, because I know that my personal time is very limited, so I can only create this much of content like this myself. I get excited about it, I start working on it, but then there are so many other tools and other things that I have to do, other obligations. So what happens in this AI playground community, I already noticed the trend, is that when I share these new tools that I come across and I test myself and I find fascinating, I share it with other educators and then they implement it and they start using it. So the impact is immense because we currently have 40 people here, and most of the lecturers here have hundreds of students. So and then sometimes they share with the colleagues, and everyone is in different WhatsApp groups, and they share this knowledge. So the spread of the knowledge is really, really something that fascinates me. I know that I also get the comments in the feedback form where teachers thank me for presenting this different new technology and tools, and them discovering and playing with them and implementing with them. And I, for example, witnessed an amazing presentation we had a teacher conference in Israel, where it was Johanna Levy, I think, presented a wonderful session about all kinds of AI tools that can help English teachers to be more effective, to teach English better. And it was mostly based on our AI playground ideas and initiatives. So she put everything together in such a wonderful way and delivered it to teachers from 80 Israeli institutions, universities. We had a lot of participants, so it's just fascinating.
I was thinking something else also through the impact. I mean, but I have another question. Is there any dedicated, let's say, online journal or online website that announces, this kind of artificial intelligence tools for, let's say, higher education? If you know, I mean, I can Google it, but
Yeah,
if you know the information, I mean, you are my filter now.
Yeah, no, I think everything is in Facebook groups. I belong to several Facebook groups of educators excited about AI. And there are questions popping up every day from different educators, and they're presenting their own needs. And they say, okay, what is the tool for? And they say the need. And then there is like a comment thread. And it's usually like an explosion of comments and different tools every day, right? And these Facebook groups have 500,000 members. Some of the tools are really wonderful because they were created by educators. Some of the tools are just commercial, and you can see it. It's just, you know, different people who know like how to code, and they put something together with this amazing AI, and it's not the quality, but we are filtering it now through our own lens of educators and our own quality assurance. And also people on Facebook, most of them are higher education or just education lecturers, teachers, and they express their opinions. And you know how it goes in Facebook, everyone feels free to express their opinions without any filters. So you can actually select some amazing tools just from reading those comments. That's what I do.
Because I was thinking that probably through the impact community, through the Facebook, we can create some cards, let's say cards, apart on top of what are you doing that is very useful, like that we're going to, each one of us, we're going to visit an AI tool, and in the Facebook page, we're going to have a card, name of application, what are the purposes, how much does it cost, what kind of application, how you can apply it for the higher education. I will try to make one for an example. I will share with you, Elena, and the people in the impact, in order, you know, this to be announcements through the Facebook page that this is like,
this is
and on top.
This can attract actually more educators from around the world to follow us and also to keep track, because we are experienced educators, not just a bunch of people discussing AI in general, but trying to sell something to people in the group. Yes, Eli, please.
Yeah, we start something here in Israel, in Meital, and of course we're part of Impact, so we can share that as a beginning. I will share that with you for a minute. We have this kinds of tools, of course, in Hebrew. Kostas, I can hear you. We prepare something here in Israel that it's in Hebrew, but it's related to the audience that we are working with. So for teacher, and mostly for teacher and some researcher, we find the right tools that we think are relevant for them, and we gather it together. There is explanation or description of each tool. We didn't publish this yet, but we are going to soon. And there is some information about the tools. Of course, it's in Hebrew, and we can do that in English as well. But in general, that will give us tools that related to the teacher in different subjects, and it can be updated every time. And we are planning to have some example here, use case that teacher are using that, and maybe some links. This is of course in Hebrew, but this is as links and case study to share that with the community and help them to use those tools. Of course, a lot of the tools that you mentioned, Elena, in your playground can be maybe part of that, and maybe we can collaborate on that and have something in the impact perspective.
Yeah. Well, if it's not just about the community of teachers posting something on social media, but like a platform dedicated to showcasing and presenting different tools, there are many different platforms now just for that, right? Where we have catalogs of AI different tools. So for example, I will also share, like you all heard about Wikipedia. Now we have AIpedia. I think it's an Israeli startup because it's in Hebrew, but it's AIpedia, where, you know, all the different AI tools are showcased and presented, and it's like not like with all of the things that you mentioned, Kostas, like what it's for, the cost, the description. There is Futurepedia that hasn't been around already for more than a year at least. I think I heard about it together with ChatGPT because suddenly so many different tools showed up, and this Futurepedia is also massive. It has a lot of tools, and you can also go to different categories of tools, whether you're interested in research and analysis or video, coding, design, productivity. You see, there is not the problem here is that there is no education in the category. So you asked me, Kostas, how do I select tools for specifically for education? So my answer is just exploring it through my own length and experience and picking it up from different education forums, let's say like this. But there are definitely huge. You see, it already has 5,500, more than 5,500 AI tools in it, the Futurepedia, right? So imagine some people ask me, Elena, how long will AI Playground last? I said, as long as my list of the tools that I'm interested in exploring goes on. And now that I see 5,500 plus AI tools currently existing, which you can double tomorrow, right? Suddenly, it means that AI Playground is here to stay because there are so many interesting tools to explore. Okay, guys, so thank you very much. Enjoy the YouTube and whatever video editing that you're going to try now. And I see you next week. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.